So, hello students. Today's lecture is for loop in C. So, we will discuss for loop. What is a for loop? What is the syntax of the for loop? The flowchart of the for loop, and the program implementation using for loop. So, like while and do while loop, this for loop also requires three expressions. That is initialization, test expression, and update expression. So, we will discuss this for loop. So, this for loop is also composed of three steps. So, the for loop consists of three parts separated by semicolon. So we will separate these three parts by semicolon. So first is initialization of the loop variable. We will initialize the variable. The second part is a test condition. We will test whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, then the control will go inside the loop, and if the condition is false, then the control will not go inside the loop. And next is increment and decrement of the loop counter. So we have to increase or decrease the value which we have initialized here. So the syntax of the for loop is for initialization, semicolon, test condition, semicolon, increment or decrement. Or we can say initialization, test, and update. This is update expression, this is test expression, and this is initialization. So the three expressions of the for loop, the syntax of the three expressions of the for loop is this. So for example, for I equal to 0, I is less than equal to 10, and I plus. It means we have initialized I with 10, then test is we have to test whether I is less than equal to 10 and I plus I. So I have initialized that I with 0. So first I value of I is 0. So 0 is less than equal to 10. Yes, true. So it will go inside the loop, body of the loop, body is sum equal to sum plus 1. So sum is increased by 1, and that then I is increased by 1. So I value of I becomes 1. Then again 1 is less than equal to 10, and control goes here, it will do its work, then it will get updated, it becomes 2, and so on. When it becomes 10, then again when I value of I becomes 10, then again if this is test is true, it will go inside the body of the loop, then again it becomes 11. So 11 is condition is false, it will go out of the loop. Those are the three statements at the head of a for loop. Usually do just one thing, however any of them can be left blank. So the work of these statements, and they will do one thing at a time. So we can left blank any of these three. So the blank first or last statement will remain no initialization or increment. If we left this first statement blank, it means no initialization will be done, and if we leave this last block as blank, it means no increment or decrement will be done. A blank comparison statement will always be treated as true. So if we leave this test expression blank, it means it will always be true. Blank means true. So this will cause the loop to run indefinitely unless interrupted by some other means. So it will cause the loop to run infinitely. We will say this is infinite loop. So the flow chart of this for loop is start, initialization, condition. If the condition is true, then the control will go inside the loop and then update. Then again condition is checked. If the condition is true, then again this cycle will be repeated. This cycle will be repeated until this condition is true. And if this condition becomes false, then control will go out of the for loop and stop. So this is the flow chart of the for loop. Example, for example, I have included two header files. So I have initialized an integer variable. So I have declared an integer variable I. So I is initialized with 1. So 1 is less than 10, less than equal to 10. So it will print 1. It will print 1. Then I becomes 2. 2 is less than equal to 10. It will print 2. Then I becomes 3. 3 is less than equal to 10. It will print 3. Then 4. 4 is less than equal to 10. It will print 4. Then I becomes 5. 5 is less than equal to 10. It will print 5. Then I becomes 6. 6 is less than equal to 10. It will print 6. Then I becomes 7. 7 is less than equal to 10. Then it will print 7. I becomes 8. 8 is less than equal to 10. It will print 8. And 9, and it will print 10. And 10, then I becomes 11. 11 is not less than equal. If this condition fails, it will go out of the loop. It will go here, new line again. So this is the output of this loop using for loop. Let's take another example, table of a number. So we have to generate a table of a number. So here I have again included two header files. So I have declared 4 integer variables I, num, limit, and result. So enter the number. That number we have to enter of which we have to create the table. So enter the limit up to which we have to write the table. So then for I equal to 1, I initialize I with 1, I is less than 10, I plus, do this num into I and assign it to result and print here. So for example, enter the number, I have entered 5, enter the limit, I have entered limit 10. So for I equal to 1, I is less than equal to limit I plus plus, I plus plus, result equal to num into I. Num is 5, num into I here I is 1 equal to 5. So it will print here num is 5, I is 1 and result is 5. It will print this expression. Then again, now I becomes 2, so 2 is less than equal to 10, so condition is true. 2 into 5 is 10, so 5 into 2 is 10. Then I becomes 3, 3 is again less than equal to 10, then 3 into 5 into 3 is 15, then 5 into 4 20, 5 into 5 25, 5 into 6 30, 5 into 7 35, 5 into 8 40, 5 into 9 50, 45. Then I becomes 10, 10 is less than equal to limit, yes, so 10 into 5 50, it got printed. Then I becomes 11, 11, this condition fails because 11 is not less than equal to 10, it will go out of this loop. So this is the output of our this program where we have to generate the table of a number. So I have generated the table of 5 here. Let's take another program. Armstrong number. What is Armstrong number? If we Armstrong number is, for example, if we if we the cube of the digits of a number, if we add the cubes of the digits of a number and if it becomes the number, then it is called Armstrong number. For example, 153. 1 cube plus 5 cube plus 3 cube. 1 plus 125 plus 27. It becomes 153. So 153 is an Armstrong number. So here I have included three header files: standard input attach, console input attach, and mat attach. So int num, temp, remainder, sum, initialize sum with a 0. So enter the number which we have to check whether it is Armstrong or not. For temp is equal to num, temp is not equal to 0, temp divided by 10. This is a for loop and I have used, this is initialization. I have initialized temp with num. Condition is temp is not, until temp is not equal to 0, do this. And temp equal to temp divided by 10. So this is the update. So remainder equal to temp mod 10. This is the remainder I have. So for example, I have entered 153. So remainder is 3. So sum equal to sum plus power 3 3. So 3 cube 3 is 27. It becomes 27. Then again, now temp is divided by 10. It means now temp becomes 15. Temp becomes 15. 15 is not equal to 0. So 15 mod 10 is 5. So sum equal to 5 power sum plus power 5 3. So 5 into 5 into 5 is 125. 125 plus 27 is equal to 152. So value of sum becomes 152. Again, when we divide 15 by 10, it becomes 1. So 1 mod 10 is 1. So 152 plus power 1 cube 3, 1 3. It becomes 152 plus 1, 153. Value of sum becomes 153. So when we divide, when we update this 1 divided by 10, it becomes 0. So 0 is, if this condition fails, it will go out of the loop. So if sum equal to num, so value of sum we have is 153 and value of num is 153. So if sum equal to num, yes, this is true. So number is Armstrong. So if we take another example, 2 to 5. So here 2 cube 8, again this 2 cube of this 2, 8 cube of 5 is 125. 125 plus 16 is 141. So its value becomes 141. So sum becomes 141, but num is 2 to 5. So this condition fails. It will go in else part. So it will write 2 to 5 is not Armstrong. So this is how we can check whether a number is Armstrong or not using for loop. So this is what I have today: the definition of a for loop, the syntax of the for loop, the flowchart of a for loop and the program implementation using for loop.